Alright guys, sorry for the long silence. It's just that it's just not our luck, I guess. We find something that's good and it gets taken away from us. And we know it wasn't gonna last, but we didn't think it was so abruptly this way. We're gonna start with the worst one because we put more money in this yesterday because we wanted to prove that it either made money or it didn't make money. Yesterday on Plan to Earn, this is what we ended up with. Right now, this is about $18. Okay. It pays for what we spanked yesterday. It pays for that. That's not the issue. The issue is now what we actually make playing the game now. This yesterday, this combination, these two here, this combination here, was giving a little bit more yesterday in item rewards. We were seeing 4 point something or 0.4 something. 4.5 was the smallest that I saw in very high. Okay, 4.5. Now, as you can see, it's at 0.1, right? And the price of it right now of Plan to Earn is under $1, under $2. Okay, so that's going to be 20 cents. Sorry guys, I'm just going to pause here. I'm just helping my cousin out. He's had a bit of an issue with his thing, so just give me a moment. I will get back to you. I know I shouldn't be distracted like this. It's terrible. But I'm trying to calm myself by trying not to think of other things at the moment. And where is my pictures? Oh my god. Ah, there it is. All right. So, yeah, not good anymore. I'm not willing to go and start throwing money at very risky. Yeah, even this is not worth it. Low. Yeah. So we've already lost on this. We're going to put it aside and just keep an eye on it, you know, see if anything changes. I mean, the price needs to change. Definitely the price needs to change. I don't know if it will, but it is what it is, and we couldn't judge it until we went in, right? So now that we've judged it, we can tell people, yeah, stay away from it. At this moment, it's dead. But if you have money in it, again, just like me, I'm not selling anything. I can't sell, actually. I can sell the potions, I guess. I could sell them. But no need. No need. We will just keep everything where it is, and if it goes up, it goes up. If it doesn't, then we have assets sitting here doing nothing, which is still. Sorry, I had a question for someone earlier. I just want to make sure they thank them for their time. So that's that one. Pokemonster. So apparently, this isn't too bad. It's not. Yeah. So it's not too bad. What's happening with Pokemonster? Not as bad. I'm not even going to bring up the biggest and worst news yet. Well, it's not really worse. It's just prolongs a process that we didn't expect to happen. Because it'll just make things more unpredictable. And that's what makes crypto very dangerous for some people when, you know, it's acceptable to use that. Well, it's crypto. I truly don't think that's how we should be. Crypto has been long enough, has been in business long enough for the 10 years that it has grown, for it to stop sounding like a cliff edge. But people still treat it that way. Developers still treat it that way. It's okay. It can be a cliff edge because it's crypto. I don't think that's the way we should be treating it. And people are still in that mindset, and it really, really is awful. And it really, really is prolonged the adoption of crypto. This is what they're doing right now with many of these games. Understandably, I understand why you want to make it look like it's very profitable, because you want people to come in. That's a good thing. You want people to come in. But when you start selling them things on the premise, yesterday, again, I did not see anywhere in where I've read where the time stones, apparently this is only 24 hours for that price, 24 hours. We did earn this much for 24 hours, but why would I give that up? Why would I give that up? Part of that, I'm basically paying the amount that what you've given me. You're taking it from me anyways, right? Because the most I've earned on this is this much times 3 for one go, right? So that doesn't even pay for one. That means it's going to take some of it. So I might as well not pay it and wait the 6 hours and still get 9 shots, right? Because I went from doing it every 4 hours, or sorry, every 6 hours to 4 hours, which gained me, I'm going to say 2 more, 6 more, right? But the problem is I don't win every single one. I don't think it's worth it, so we're not going to buy that again. I just feel that, no. Yeah. just not gonna do that. And apparently the accumulation stone, I can use that. That might be a better stone, but not much more. I think I'm just gonna save it in the mana because eventually I'll need to. So that one we gotta save up for, and that one I do believe is not too bad. Yeah, 10,000. But I mean that's for a whole week, right? That's for a whole week. So I'm okay with that. Sorry guys, I can't show you this because we're not gonna buy a time stone. I'm not gonna speed that up. So that's it for that. It looks like we'll still be making kind of some money. Pokemonster didn't fall too bad, but is still falling. Yeah. Let's see, what else am I looking at here? Yeah, so I mean, I'm still gonna be hitting this. It's just disappointing that the stones wasn't as upfront as I thought it was going to be. But whatever. That's me not looking hard enough and them not providing immediately that it was only 24 hours. It doesn't say anything on how long it actually lasts. From where it was pointed out to me and taught. But apparently it's only 24 hours. So let's go to the next one. Go to the biggest one. See if I can find it here. So basically, what Plant versus Undead has done is prisoned everybody with their investment. They have a chance to get out, but they only have a chance to get out with less than what they came in with. It's really sad, but that's what they came up with. Give me a moment. I got something in my teeth. This is really just bothering me. All right. So basically what they've done is they have decided that they are now not going to let anyone with no NFT plant, meaning no actual real plant. The saplings and the mama plants, they're not real. They're not NFTs. The NFT ones are the ones that you buy for 100 PVUs. That's an NFT one. So what they want us to do in turn is grow an actual plant. In order for us to access that actual plant, though, with a small time or a mini investor, is they want us to grow 100 seeds or find 100 saplings and trade those in for one seed. Concern is this. But they've increased at this time, they've increased the exit to 300 LE per PVU. It's implemented already. I asked. That's the answer that I got was yes, it's already implemented. Somebody had tried to withdraw already, and it was, I asked them, is it 100 to 1? They said no. So simple answer is now it's 300 to 1. So anyone who has money in here and who only had put in that amount, they really want to gouge them and punish them for coming in and helping the game out. They really want to do that, and it's sad. But it was worse earlier when they released because it sounded like they weren't. It was immediate. It sounded like it happened today, but it looks like the 300 to 1 is already done. It's sad. It's really sad that they did this. Because I feel bad for the people who put money in. And now they won't be able to take out their money. Not even half of it from what they put in, right? I mean, if they did grow something, which, you know, in all eventuality, it still will not make up because it's 300 to 1, right? So even a mama plant that they bought for $125 to get in trade, even if the market goes to 25, they'll only get 2.5 PVUs or two and something PVUs. That's not enough to get their money back. That's not even enough to get half their money back. So at current prices, I mean, okay, they could hold on to it until it's 25, but who knows when that's going to be, right? Yeah, I don't understand why they would do that to. I'm going to say right out that the mini investors are probably their biggest pull. There are whales, but there are more mini investors out there in eventuality that will bring money into these games. And they keep hurting the mini investors. This is what I don't get about any of these NFT guys. It's like they're looking at this as, well, I guess, you know, they're trying to make a business. I understand that. You got to look at, if you want to look at long term, then look at it long term. You know the amounts of money you're giving away is not feasible, so stop it. Stop giving away that kind of money, right? But if you look at Splinterlands. Splinterlands is growing like crazy because they've done it differently, right? They've done it differently. They're not giving away. And there's no spanking costs either. But the way PVU has gone about to do this, immediate snap of the fingers, hey, now it takes 300 to take out your money. That's almost criminal. It is almost criminal. Yes, it is crypto. Yes, it is a Wild West. But until people start allowing developers and people to continue saying, this is crypto, this is how it's played, then it'll always be that dangerous part of the water that nobody wants to go into, and those that only go in there, half of them die, and then very few come out winners, right? The other are broken, you know, the other half dies, the other half that does survive, very few come out winning, but with their lives, or broken, right? So I don't know. I feel bad for the people again. I really, I'm speechless on that part. I know something had to happen, but this isn't the way I pictured it would happen. I pictured they would just get rid of the daily quest, because there is no use for the daily quest. I know why they're doing it, is because they want the whales to just sit back and make money, because somebody else is going to be watering their plants for them. Somebody else will spend the money to water their plants. I get that. That's why they're doing it. Do the whales deserve that? No, I think the whales deserve to come and also tend to their own plants. But instead, they're going to kill the newcomers, and they're going to kill, because there's no newcomer coming into this game looking at it and go, oh yeah, sure, I'll put 125 in here and work like a slave for somebody else. That's the world they're living in already. That's the world they're living. That's the reality already. Why would they pay $125 to get into a game that's already their reality in real life? To be a subservient slave to a guy who owns a company, to do the bidding of that guy so that he can become richer and more powerful, while he spends time already picking his crumbs. The daily quest is supposed to be reinstated. That's fine. But it should have just been completely removed. That would have shaken the tree enough, and then would have left what community was willing to stay and farm their mini farms, continue doing what they need to do. And the other thing they should have done was just make water more expensive. You want burning, then make your items more expensive. 50 LEs for 100 water? For what? For watering other people's? So yeah, thanks for letting us be slaves. Thanks for making the implements cheap. You know, thanks for rewarding us. But then to do this to people. Yeah, now that you've worked so hard for us, now we're not going to do it no more. Now you're going to be a slave to us. You're going to water our garden for 2 months, because that's almost how much it's going to take to actually, if we grow 1 mama seed and 5 saplings on a 6-day cycle. So that's 3 sets of saplings every 3 days. It will take about 6 to 7 weeks for us to have enough LEs. Now that's if they don't change the rules. And as we've seen, they always change the rules to the benefit of the few. So at this moment, that's what it's going to take. But who's to say where they're not going to increase the price of the seeds or the saplings to prolong that process? Because nothing's stopping them. It's just, as long as they don't break any of the white paper clauses, they're within their rights to make these changes. And again, this is within their rights because that's the vision they see, is this is a way that we're going to help the economy stay intact. Well, yes, you're going to keep your economy intact, but you're not going to grow because no one, again, wants to be paying to be a slave. Because that's what they're asking people to do. You're asking people, give us 5 PVUs, we'll let you become a slave, and for you to get out with some money, you have to work for us for this much, and then you have to grow this much plants, you have to grow this much time and money. Well, not really money, because your 5 PVUs should feed enough so that you can just keep going and going and going and going and going, and eventually you'll get your plant. I mean, people will still make anywhere from $100 to $50 depending on the market price. That is all and good. And then the plant itself will also make money. But again, no one tolerates having to spend $125 to be a slave to someone else so that they can make it. Right? People want that opportunity to improve themselves and to better themselves without having to be a slave to someone. They'd be willing to be a slave to themselves, but not willing to be a slave to somebody else. And that's why I think the daily quest should have gone anyways. Because that's all that was doing, was making sure that the rich people's plants were getting watered. That way, hey, they don't have to visit. The crows, guess what, guys? We'll have the slaves do it for us. They'll pay to come in to be slaves. I was okay with that when I could take out my proceeds. But now they're preventing people from taking out proceeds the way that it should be. Now I'm just a full-time slave. You know, other people will have other things to say about that, but that's the way I look at it. I have become now a slave, a prisoner within a colony. I have to water other people's plants to survive now for the next 2 months so that I have a chance to also become a landowner or a plant owner, an NFT owner, whatnot, whatever they're going to call it. And that plant will make LEs. It'll range from really good to really sucky, but it'll still make LEs. I still have to water it, make sure it's watered once a day. You know, I'll be a full plant owner in 2 months. But you have to understand, people who are going to try looking for, hey, what's a good play to earn? They won't look at this as a play to earn. They will look at it and go, WTF, I have to water people's plants for 2 months so I can accumulate enough proceeds. Oh, wait, I can do it on my own. Because people will go, well, no, you can just do your own farm. You can. But it would be faster if you help water people's plants. And believe me, I'm pretty sure they're going to make a mechanism somewhere when people stop watering. Because why would I water somebody else's plant? I need to get to 10,000 LEs. Why would I spend water to go water people's plants? I'm not going to spend that 50. Even if you say, well, it's only 50. I don't care. I'm not watering your plants. So what are they going to do then? What are they going to do? You know what they're going to do. They're going to implement something that forces people, well, no, now you got to water people's plants. Because if you don't water people's plants, what we'll do is if you don't reach that, if you don't do the daily quest, you'll get minus 50 for not doing the daily quest. So you either lose money or you gain money. It's your choice. And again, it doesn't go against the white paper because why? Because the white paper is very vague on what the economy will be. They make promises on things that could be, but they don't make promises on how it will be. So that's where we are with PVU. They've, again, made prisoners of the people who've invested in it. Okay? That's the way I share it. I don't care if they're, some people, I'm going to post this later when I'm done here on the Pinoy page and just tell them that you've pretty much made people prisoners of their own doing. These people read your white paper. It didn't say that you would actually take them and wipe them out, officially, because that's what they're doing. They're legally wiping them out. Because you could take this in front of a court. It's criminally borderline. It's criminally borderline. But can you take it in front of a judge and say, listen, they're stealing our money? The judge will go, did you go knowingly know that it's volatile? Yes, I did. And boom. Well, it's crypto. See, that's always again the mindset, right? The moment we continue with the mindset that, well, it's crypto, it's volatile, it's your own damn fault. Too bad, go away, boo. Right? Go cry in the corner somewhere. Get out of our face. But where am I on this? What am I gonna do? Because I've started my boys on this travel. They don't seem to mind. They're gonna go with me. I'm gonna go in, keep doing what we gotta do. We're gonna get to that 10,000 LE, and cross our fingers these devs don't fuck us over. I'm sorry about the language, because I have to add that, because that's why I really feel they're gonna do to us. Eventually, when they notice that there's about half of us that said, you know what, F it, we're gonna stay, we're gonna gain our 100 LE, and they're gonna go, oh damn, this isn't what we expected. What they're expecting is they're expecting a massive exodus. They're expecting a massive exodus so that, number one, they'll delay burning. They're not going to be burning anything. Is it them that's burning? Or is it another game? I can't remember which game actually is doing burning every Friday. Oh, no, I think it's CYT. Never mind. Yeah, they're not going to... They're going to react. If more than half of the people stay that they want to leave, what's next for them to do? And that's what I'm afraid of, but we're in. I'm counting here, if I exit all the accounts that my family's gone into, because my mom's in one, I'm in one, on my mobile. My boys have stayed home because it's been summer for them. And that was the other thing I was thinking about. Well, we were hoping to have some proceeds from this, even for 1 month. Now that it's not happening, should I even have them do it? Right? Because my mobile's not going to last with the amount of stuff I do on it. It's not going to last if I have to check in every 20 minutes for a crow. Or sorry, not every 20 minutes, every 3 hours for a crow on my phone. Because I do other things on my phone. It's pretty much my daily driver while I'm at work, while I'm out in public. It's a year old and the battery's already at 97% effectiveness on battery. Okay, so that tells you already how much I use my phone. My nephew just asked me a question. Yeah. My nephew seems to think that it's not implemented yet, the 300 to 1. Again, I didn't check myself because I don't even have 300, and I don't want to waste my day, my 3 days, because I only have that one chance, and then I have to wait 3 days again. I don't want to be stuck. I want to be sure I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay. I still have to look at my options. But because they don't have saplings yet. So it'll take a little longer for them. But I'm thinking if I can at least get them out, we get some money out. They don't have to worry about anything. Um, and we've got funds secured elsewhere. I'm thinking about it right now. I don't know if that's what I really want to do because I want them to be involved in something. Um, yeah, he seems to think. Yeah, he seems to think it's not even implemented yet. Why? Let's hope not, because again, it would be better if people got out with their money, which are at least they're rightfully theirs. They should at least be given that chance to take their money out, right? Yeah, he seems to think it's still disabled. Yeah. Well, let's wait. Let's see. Let's see. because people do deserve their money back. Well, let's see. I can't call the other guy a liar because he's the one that said that he didn't. Oh, wait, let's go back. I was at. Yeah, so we're gonna stay. We're gonna be thinking about whether we're staying, and I think we are. It's only gonna be a prolonged process. We were hoping that with some proceeds coming out of this place, but I mean, it's easy enough what they're asking to do. What I don't like is, of course, the way they're going about it. I hope they allow people out. If that's the case, that's okay. Then the people will stay, and the people that want to stay will stay, and they'll do their farms. They'll do their mini farms. They'll do the grow. They'll even be slaves. But again, I don't think this way of doing it is going to attract more players. This isn't the way you attract players. Come pay us so you can water other people's plants. And oh, by the way, there's no money to be made for 2 months. But we'll take your 100. We'll take your money and hold you hostage for the 2 months that you're trying to build up. It's not attractive to anybody. I wouldn't be attracted by that. If that was the case, if I'm not in this right now, I wouldn't come in. I go, what? Wait a minute. You want 125, and what do I get for that 125? Oh, I got to stay here for 2 months and not do anything. Well, that doesn't sound like it's fun. I don't care if you say, well, people earned it. Well, you know what? Let those people who earned it water their own plants. That's why, truthfully, I really think that the daily quest should be removed. I am very much against the daily quest. I don't think it needs to be implemented. I don't think it needs to exist. I know why they have it. Again, I went through it. It's so that the guys at the top don't have to log in and worry about their plants. Some rich guy up there has 100 plants. Some rich guy up there has 100 plants. And all he's doing every day is harvesting what he can. Right? Harvesting what he can. That's all he's doing. Because it's automatic, I do believe, right? It's automatic. Mind you, I don't have a plant. I don't know. But this is so that they don't have to water their plants. They can be away for a whole week. Somebody's watering their plants for them. Because that's how the rich do it, right? Why do the work when you can get peons to do it? Oh, wait a minute. We can also have them pay to water our plants. Oh, and when they pay to water our plants, that's where we get the money to make money. Right? So, we know they're making money on the top. We know they've put lots of money into this. We were thankful that we were picking up the scraps, but they removed the scraps off the table. You know, increasing the 100 to 1 ratio, increasing it 3 times that. There's no more scraps to be picked up. I now have to scrape and scratch and claw my way for 2 months to build something. And again, we're already in. So I could leave, but then I would leave with nothing, absolutely nothing. I mean, yes, okay, yeah, I'll be walking away with $50. Okay, but $50. We didn't put in $50, right? Yeah, I made my money already last week, but we don't want to be walking away on assets that we know are worth more than the $50 we're going to sell it for, right? So that's why we're just going to sojourn. It's already in the game. We'll keep going. We will do one last withdrawal because we do want to get some money out of this, a little bit more than what they're offering us. We're going to replant the 6 and the mama. We've already done that. But yeah, we're not gonna let us beat us. But I will think about my boys' account, because again, I really would rather be doing this the majority of it at home, when I'm at home, instead of having to always dial into my phone to access my mobile service. Don't know yet. We'll see. I'll have to do the calculations and see if it's worth all three of us to go. And again, we're on different IP addresses. That's our only rule. They can change that. In a moment, they can change that. And that's the other thing, is I don't want to be caught in an investment and then they're going to say, well, no, you shouldn't have been. Even if I prove to them, listen, I'm on my mobile. It's one device, one IP, or two devices, one IP, right? Well, they're on the house IP. I'm on my mobile. That's no breaking of the rules. We've asked that everywhere, and that's what the answer was. Right? Two devices, one IP. Well, my cell phone is by itself. Right? Oh, and once in a while I use my iPad. But again, that's one IP because I connect it to my cell phone when I use it. So that's where PVU is. But I guess we'll do more stories for that later, because that's not going to be dead yet. What is next? That's terrible PVU. We've already talked about this one. Is this one ready? This is not ready at all. Is this ready? This is almost ready. Dragonary. I don't know what's going on in Dragonary. I know we're fine in Dragonary. We're not. That's not a worry right now with Dragonary. I just hope things work out in PVU. That's why I'm kind of getting cold feet from my boys. If I really want to kind of pull them out, because I know, again, one thing to be volatile. It's, you can say it's a volatile market. Well, that's what crypto is. But again, if we always walk around with that kind of sense about crypto, then is it ever going to have a clean name where people are going to go, oh yeah, that's a good investment? We'll never have that, because everybody's always going to have something bad to say about crypto, right? Half the people I talk to, they don't want to hear it, because to them it's like, yeah, that's dangerous stuff, man. What are you doing? You're crazy, right? They don't want to listen to it, right? Because they know it's filled with thieves and liars, right? I guess I associate with thieves and liars, right? Remember, you're guilty by association, and that's what I want to get rid of, but you can't, because there's still investor idiots out there who are willing to take it up with the hoop for the big take and go, well, it's crypto. You should expect this. No, we should expect better, because crypto's been around long enough that we should stop saying it's crypto. We should say it's crypto. It needs to smarten up, because that's what you do to a child when it doesn't smarten up. You beat it over the side of the head and say, hey, smarten up. And if you don't, it continues to be annoying and childish and stupid, right? And then it eventually grows up to be a stupid idiot, stupid adult who thinks that they can get away with anything. And that's what we're raising crypto to be, or NFT gaming to be. Let's just let them be assholes, because it's crypto. So let them be assholes. That's why regulation is quickly coming on us, because of people like this who don't want to clean it up. They choose not to clean it up. They choose to accept to get butt hooped, to take it, and to go, well, it's crypto. That's what's supposed to happen in crypto. That's what you got to watch out for. You got to watch out for the good developers, the good devs. To tell you the truth, every single dev out there, I'm going to say this right now, are out to take your money because they're not out there, giving empty promises. They're there to take your money. Now, whether they use it to make you more money, they don't really care as long as they're there taking your money. Because that's the idea behind crypto. And will they be clean? Some do. Some clean. Look at Bitcoin, right? Look at Ethereum. Yeah, it's going stupid, but whatever. Again, it's for the rich, right? They're already rich. They're stinking rich. They can afford to play in Ethereum all they want. They can pay for the fees. They can beat everybody else out, right? But yeah, it is what it is. We got to take it because system doesn't want to change. People don't want to change, and they'll just be willing to, they'll go, well, that's the risk. Well, yeah, there is risk. I'll accept the risk if I know that it's warrantable risk. But I don't believe that telling people that, hey, we're keeping your money, and I hope they're not. I hope my nephew is right that they haven't implemented it, and I hope the guy was just trying to make, FUD by saying that it was implemented. I didn't announce it because I didn't confirm it. He just told me, so I was like, okay, well, that's fine. I guess people are hooped. Good luck to you. Okay, well, we're just gonna get this guy to fight. Oh, that's what I wanted to find out. How much is that doggy in the window? We've got 1 ice. Okay, we need to do ice. Let's go make some ice, shall we? Oh, wrong one. Mission. Embers. Ice. Actually, we'll do plant first. We need 3 of these. But yeah, I hope people get out. I hope people make a right decision for themselves. Again, I'm leaning towards staying and continuing on. Because at the end of 2 months, sorry, there's still a possibility. The one thing I'm going to be not doing and forcing my boys to do, only if we do it, or we make a group decision that we will do it together, is to do the daily so that we can get to our 100 seed or to our 100 saplings quicker. Because remember, 100 saplings is only going to cost 50 LE, right? Oh, sorry, 100 LE. So that's, that's speeding us up really quick, right? So, and again, the plant that we get will make LE on its own. And we'll go from there, right? But I think people are forgetting what this game is about, and it's about slavery. Because again, the reason they're allowing people to come in at lower prices is so the rich people don't have to water their plants. That. If people can't see that, that's why I was thankful for, thank you for letting me in and water your plants, because you're paying me. I don't mind it at all. Please give me your money. But now it's like, oh, you're not going to pay me. Oh, and you still want me to water your plants. Oh, okay. That doesn't sound right. I paid money to be in this game, but I'm not getting anything out of it for 2 months. And you want me to water other people's plants along the way, so you can pay me something I can't even make use of. Oh, I can. In 2 months. I forgot. In 2 months. I can make use of it. I can invest. Still not an earning. But even in those 2 months, they can change anything. So I can give them more of my time again. And everything that they're doing now can be erased. All the promises I made now can be erased. Because you got to remember, this daily quest thing is only 2 weeks old. They didn't realize it would catch on like fire. That people would be so willing to be slaves for that ridiculous amount of money. There were some people complaining, oh, this game is only for rich people now. It's like, dude, you're making $10 a day. Just be quiet and take your money. Right? Well, look at we now. We're not taking any money now. We got to stay in this game for 2 months, give them money, or, well, we've given them money, so now we've paid our ticket to ride the slave ship for 2 months. And then at the end of the slave ship, the boy will be given his plant to grow on his own. That's the promise of the promised land. But again, you know, the captain can take the ship anywhere he wants. Maybe he won't take it to a place where you'll have a plant, right? Who knows? Who knows? It can change anytime. But yeah, slavery. It's pay to be a slave. Pay to be a slave. Pay to be a slave. That's what they've made this game to be. It's pay to be slave. Actually, I'm going to coin that. Pay to be slave. I'm also going to make a point that daily quests shouldn't happen anymore. People should water their own plants. That's it. There's no need to be watering other people's plants. Let the people water their own plants. You know why they won't force that? Because again, the whales have hundreds of plants up there. Hundreds of plants. Right? Why would I spend 8 hours a day watering hundreds of plants? That's why they have peons like me coming into the game, paying our money to water other people's plants. That's why they have 500,000 people watering maybe tens of people who own hundreds of plants to water your plant. That's my take on this. It is, September 1st, but this is a slave ship we're on now. It is a slave ship. And if people didn't see that before when they got in and were thankful that they were getting paid $10 to be on the slave ship, and some people weren't. Believe me, I was confused at why some people were complaining still that the $10 was not enough for what they were doing. And it's only for rich people. I'm like thinking, holy smokes, man. Where are your expectations for the amount of money you put into this game? You put in about $100 into the game, and you're complaining about $10 a day they're giving you. You will get your money back in 10. But you'll always have those people that with greed, right? I mean, there's greed at the top, because that's why they're getting us to pay to water their plants, right? They make it look good, make it shiny, but we're still watering their plants, right? And that's why they need to implement DQ again. That's why they can't remove it, because those whales need their 100 plants watered every day by somebody, because they're not going to spend 100 minutes on this game, because the idea of investing in this game was so it'd be passive, and that's how they made it passive for the whales. Okay. So this didn't work out because we didn't pay attention to it. Let's pay attention to it now. And what's our daily mission today? Guys, it's been brutal. Like, yeah, I've been getting my ass kicked. It has not been a good... I actually gave up some of my... I gave up some of my cards, but it looks like it's still not enough. Yeah, I didn't even get any of my crystals back. I kind of screwed up. I thought I'd get some of my crystals back, but I didn't. Yeah, I didn't even get any crystals back. Wow, SPS really went down. We've only got 4-4 now. I'm guessing that's going to drop about 10% a day now from yesterday's money. Yeah. What are you going to do? Mind you, too, though, we have only 29 now because we spent so much on our rentals. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday I couldn't even finish to get to 74 because I was just so busted up. I was getting my ass kicked and getting my ass served to me, so I just like, yeah, I'm not having fun right now. I think I'm just gonna get off. It's pretty much how I felt yesterday. So I left. Opportunity, no, you are... Okay. Oh, no, we don't have this. We're just gonna skip through it because I know I have already lost, I do believe. Oh my god, we won! Okay, let's find out how we won. Let's find out how... Oh, shoot. Here, let's watch the replay, guys. How many do I think I need 2 more. Alright, let's watch how we win this one. How we get this guy. That's how we did it. Alrighty. Okay, one more. Let's see if we can make it 2 in a row. It was difficult to get 2 in a row yesterday. Oh my god. Mind you, too, though, yesterday I had to cut it off early because I was tired, right? Twins, my twin. Let's see who's the better twin. Ooh! I hate this one. He used it on me. Damn. That blast lady really. I gotta make sure that ninja is not there anymore as a secondary after what's his face, because he always gets blasted in the face. Doesn't even get a chance for retaliation. Could be her. Yeah, we don't got this one. We don't got a magic. We don't got a magic debuff. I'm pretty sure we've lost this, unless he really is stupid. Yeah, no, he's got this. Yeah. I knew we were gonna lose that. Just as the moment I see him, the moment I see that Magi, I know I'm dead. Especially if I don't have a silence. I need a silence for that. And I don't have a silence for this. I've looked for a silence for this group. There is no silence for this group. But I have to do fire, right? So that's my goal is fire. So I can't really use anything else. Oh, we lose again. Lose again. Oh my god. Ooh! Sorry, my son's being a little loud in the back. He's playing some sort of an exciting game at the moment. Not sure what he's playing, but it sounds like it's very exciting. Bro, why is that so loud? Yeah. Alright guys, what time it is? I got to end my stream actually about 9 o'clock because I have some family to take care of at the hospital, so I have to leave um, soon. Yeah, so hopefully I'm gonna get this quest done before then. I'd really let it get it done before I let you guys go for the day. It looks like we're gonna get it done. Oh god, this guy. This guy's gonna get us every single time. Oh. He's brought in two life cards too. So no way, no way, no way. It's good I can see the cards that'll actually beat me, but I mean, when you're looking at it, it's they have so many choices, right? I mean, they see what I've been putting in, and they know I'm going after, so they know that well, I'm going to use this guy because this guy will always beat that, right? Always. Just naturally the way it's going to be always for this one, but whatever. And then now I do believe ice. Five. Ice, yes. Rumble! Let's get it to Rumble! The chicken crew. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, my chicken's dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And we still lose. That guy's tough, right? He knew what he was doing. Let's bring the hurt. Yay! Yay, we got it, guys. We got it. Yay. Let's claim a reward. And I think CryptoZoon should be up and ready to go. Apparently my nephew said that they actually also changed a few things. One being that how much I'm actually allowed to withdraw. Apparently it's only 30% now for 5 days. That seems a little severe, but apparently it's only temporary. They just want to make sure they protect the game, prolong it, blah 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 blah, to steady the market is the words they're using. And are we ready to go? Yes, we are. We're ready to go. Here we go. Let's go spank. Let's go spank the dog. Let's go spank. Oh, and I got a story to tell you about Pokemonster. Actually, I'll show you guys here. I want it actually on file because it really pissed me off. It pretty much made me lose my earnings today. Is basically what it did. Because we all know how smart chains work, right? Anyways, I'll show you as an example here. Okay, so I'm not sure why this is always showing up this way. Yeah, it's just those two guys, and I don't mind at all. I really don't mind at all. Here, let's do it this way. So we'll enable that, and we'll use this zone, and we'll have. Okay, so notice how we confirm this, right? We confirm it. This is the max amount. This is the max fee. Okay, that's the max fee they're supposed to take out. In this is the smart. This is the smart contract that we've agreed to. So what that does is it sends it to the system and says, hey, this is the most that this person wants to do this action. He doesn't want to pay any more than this. Okay? That's what I approved. That's what I approved. Okay? Well, one of my smart contracts on Pokemonster, that's not what happened. And I realized it really quick. What I realized it was I had $91 starting today. And this 91 went all the way to 85 in one go. And that's why I was like, whoa, what happened there? And I went looking right after, and I realized, wow. Okay, that's a little... Actually, I'm going to show you now before it gets too deep, because I don't know how much this goes down. I know it takes up everything. Let's see, was it this one? Does it have the time? No, it was like a 6... Why are you fighting? From this morning? Wow, I don't even know what that is. That's $1. I don't remember that. 52. You know what, guys? Let me look on my phone because I took a picture of it. Give me a moment here. Give me a moment here. So I can locate the... No, it wasn't on here. Was it on here? So it was not 675. Let's look for not 6. So this is 652, 653, 654. Oh, are you kidding me? They've removed 670. Wow. Wow. I did not know that they can do that. They removed. Yeah, this is why I took a picture of it. They can do that? Well, that's kind of scary that they can. That's crazy. But that's what I'm talking about right there, guys. Oh, you guys can't see it because, of course, it's it's a white case and it's not a person. Um, let's see if it's on here. This is why I took a picture of it because well, I'm not even gonna bother. It is what it is. Money was taken from me. I still have to investigate on how to find out how this happens and how a nonce disappears off my contract interactions. Like, it's an activity. Why did it disappear? Right? And how often does this happen? Because if it happens enough and people don't notice, we're literally being robbed without us being noticed. Because it was an activity, it was a battle. It was a battle contract. It was a battle contract. You know what? Now I'm curious now whether it's going to show up on my iPad. I'm really curious now whether the nonce is going to show up on here now. Maybe it doesn't show up if I don't actually use, because it's a it's multi, right? Hmm. Oh, here it is. Okay, so it is there. That's interesting. So they don't have a copy of my nonce from my other activity, but it is here. It is here. It's on this one. But so you look at it on the BSC, and it actually removed. It approved it for 0.00144, which is about 60, 70 cents. It ended up being $5. And so I was like, whoa, what the hell happened there? So I left a comment on there. I don't know if any action is going to be taken on that, but I'm going to go find out who I can talk to on BSC. I'm going to see if somebody can investigate it, because how often does the system make, like, whether it's purposeful or it's not, it needs to be investigated, because there are thousands of people. BNB is climbing. It's at 503. It's not going to stop. Look at how many games rely on the Binance chain now. That means you're going to be using BNB from now until forever, until all these NFTs go away. And there's no sign of it stopping. So how much is the system accidentally removing more than what people approve? Because I approved 144. I didn't touch anything else. It gives you that. Here, we'll do it again. We'll do it again, right? Right? We don't change this. I don't even edit it. I don't touch any of this. And it says max amount, and I approve that. I'm okay with that, right? It's never the amount. It's never the amount. It's usually lower. It's usually half, right? Not actually, not half anymore. About right now, it's about running about. I'm gonna say 80%, right? So we won again, right? But yeah, it was very shocking when it happened to me. Oh, I got to show you after this. I got to show you what it actually takes out. But if you guys are already in NFTs, you guys know how this works, right? In the gaming or in the Binance chain, you guys know how it works. You approve the contract. There's a cost to that contract, and it pursues it for that price. If that price is not good enough, it'll give you an error. And we lost on this one. That's too bad. This guy has beaten this guy before. So we're just going to do this guy now. So yeah. So I'm not sure what happened there, but it happened. And again, I have to. It's only 5 cents. If it's only $5 to me, but it could be millions of dollars that the Binance chain is inadvertently taking from people. It needs to give it back if that's what it's doing. Because just imagine hundreds of thousands of people are using this every day. And let's say half of those people are removed $2 accidentally removed from their activity. The person doesn't see it because they're dealing with, they approved it, they know. They look away, it gets approved, they click on it, and they go on. Who checks? Who checks their coins? Not all the time. The reason I check it is because I got to make sure that the budget for the fights and the roles fit. That's why I know what I started with today. And when it dropped $5, I was like, whoa, what happened? Where did that come from? These things are only supposed to cost less than $1. Where did that cost come from? And lo and behold, there it is, right? This one got approved or got through, and I was charged on the BSC scan. I can't show you on this because apparently I can only show you on here. I'd have to do all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to bore you with the details. But yeah, so that's not good. That basically took really my profits away from today because of that action. That was $5. It just gone, right? And remember, we're cash flow. We need to make sure that we're replacing what we're not investing in GPUs. We need to be making something here. And that's another thing that makes me upset with PVU, was because that wasn't the plan with that. The plan was that even if it started making less than $10 a day, that would be fine. I'd be okay with that. $5 a day, that would be fine too. But now it's not going to be making any sort of cash for the next 2 months, right? I won't be. And it won't be for at least 2 months. It won't be making anything. And that's the sad part of that. And that's something we're going to have to get over, and we just move on, right? So we're going to have to make a choice whether we stay or we go. But yeah. But yeah, it was really upsetting. And this is the other thing that I find really wrong with this is, duped into buying a stone that doesn't last a whole bit. Like, it should last as long. It should last as long as the mana. Or either that, change the pricing on it. It's ridiculous prices. But yeah, so that's done. We're done for the day. I need to get ready now. Oh, you know what? Let's finish the dragon missions because we have... Did it stop making? No, we still got 3 more ice to do. 3 more ice, baby. Dun 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 dun. 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 Yeah. Sadness, the sadness. But most of all, I was really sad for the people that I thought was going to be stuck. The way they presented that in PVU today, it was really awful to read what they were planning. It's like, wow, it's one thing for me, because again, in my head, I was like, okay, well, there's got to be. I went into, okay, how do I make this work? And that's where I came up with. I actually thought it was mama seeds first, but then my nephew corrected me. He said, no, Tito, it's only the seed samplings that you need to collect. I was like, oh, okay, so it's even faster, right? I went, oh, it's even faster. I didn't answer. Oh, okay, all right. So it's not 3 months. It's less than that, right? Less than that. It's a month and a half. So yeah. So I guess that's our goal for the next month. But I guess our goal is to decide whether we're staying or going. And I probably think we are. I mean, the kids, their accounts, we're gonna have to invest their money back into the plants, and that's why I'm thinking too. Well, they didn't really get started, right? They didn't really get started. There's nothing there for them to really do. Okay, Lex, have you logged into yours? I know I checked before I came on with you guys. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, my group is in about an hour, so. Oh, oh, come on. What happened? Do you know what group you're in, Kay? Oh my god, 1 point. Can you believe that? That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Oh, jeez. You're in group 3 also? 4. Oh, okay. Just bring your thing then. Just bring that. What in the world did you bring into the field? How would you bring only that many? No, 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 no. You don't never front load it. You gotta put a guy there and then you... Oh, well. Thanks anyways. Oh, they got me. They got this one. Oh! What? Ow! Well, I guess we're gonna have to watch it. Let's see. We're gonna have to watch it. Okay, one more for this dragon, and this watch this fight, guys. A little. Oh, we can't talk anymore. I'm tired. Must be. Okay, let's go. Let's watch this fight. What happens here? What? How do we win this? Oh, there we go. And we hit him. There we go. That's how. The worm. The worm. The worm is strong in him. Alright guys, that's the end for that one. Let's finish the dragon area up and then I'll end the day today. Alright guys, take care. I'll see you next week. Oh, not next week, tomorrow night. Bye now.